Hello everyone, welcome. So anyway, we saw the doctor and he suggested that we have a deep-rooted problem and that we brought up a name. So, we realized it's something to do with the military here. So, let's go fill some papers out. Let's see if we can find anything about this. Agent M has retired from the Bureau and now runs a local eatery. The food there is okay, but have you been to Mr. Big's Burgers? It's ran by the former KGB agent, and boy, can that man cook. Okay, well, eatery. Wasn't there a restaurant over here? I think it was down here, wasn't it? Yeah. Uh-oh, he's not there. He might be on to us. Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed. The woman suddenly motions for Wick to move closer. My husband went downstairs with a couple of guards a while ago. I'm worried that something may have happened to him. Would you please check on him for me? Oh, they're trying to get rid of the evidence. It's the Matrix. No business. Shut up. Okay, spill the beans. I never meant for you to get dragged into the middle of all this. Listen, there are some things you need to know why these guards are standing here listening to us. Like me, you are an agent of the Information Bureau. Your mission was to track down the Italian research ship that went missing 16 years ago. While doing so, you stumbled upon the Ark, an ancient ship thought lost forever. Galleon had just been put in charge of the guard, and he wished to keep the Ark for himself. You, however, insisted the council be notified. Naturally, this upset Gal, who ordered me to erase your memory. I did as ordered, then had your face altered with plastic surgery, so no one would ever recognize you. I don't know how you managed to remember my name, but when you started poking around at the Bureau for information about me, Gal caught wind of it and sent these two guards to kill me. Man, that was quick. We only did that in the span of like 2 minutes. There's one more thing. You were married, and you had a beautiful family. Who were told you died in the accident? They are living here. Because without your earnings, they can't afford any better. I'm sorry for what I did to you, Wick. If I had to do it over again, One of the guards interrupts Mac in mid-sentence. I don't know what you hope to accomplish by telling your friend his life story, because now that he knows, they only condemned him to the same fate. Wick, please tell my wife I've decided against adding lemon custard to the menu. She'll understand. Mac winks at Wick. Then he pulls a small gun from his coat, which he fires at one of the guards, killing him instantly. The other guard reacts quickly, shooting Mac with his own weapon, but not quickly enough. However, to avoid being shot by Mac, not quick enough, however, to avoid being shot by Mac at the same time. As both men lie expired on the cold stone room floor, Mac takes one final look, his eyes filled with sorrow. Forgive me. And they all vanish. Oh dear. I wouldn't go down there, ma'am. Bye. Okay, we gotta talk to him. He told you he doesn't want to add lemon custard to the menu? No, I hoped this day would never come. He told me that if someone came here and said that to me, it was a sign that he was in danger and needed someone to finish his work. He entrusted me with an important step code to give you. Walkie step code acquired. Now we can go to prison. Yay! I don't know how that's a good thing, but luckily for everyone else, I've already been prepared for this. Yeah, I had to figure out what the hell to do, so after going through all the possible means of doing so, the only thing I ever did was go down there to take a look, and basically you can only use a fog thing once, so I bought a few fogs with me. I got a whole bunch of hypos and some poisons, because there's a few enemies that poison. well, because of my level, not necessarily because of the zone. I don't really know if they're going to carry over into that zone. My level introduced the new monsters in the previous area. So anyway, let's go. Yeah. So yeah, there's a bunch of fog around here. And no. Yeah, there's one of the new monsters. But it shouldn't be much of a fight. Yeah, I did a little grinding for money and such. I figured, now since I always saw the full screen, I kinda knew how to get through there all the way. Now all we know is the prison's down here, so we gotta figure out where the hell it is. And we only have a few fog things, so we're gonna probably try and blindly get through this as much as possible. 15 damage, not too bad. Uh-oh. Oh, you kidding me? Beat it up. Yeah, here's some of the new monsters too. I think the thing with the weird leg in front of it was capable of poisoning the Dot Man. I don't even know what's up with that thing. You laid the Jar Jar Binks or something? Okay. Yeah, see, there's gonna be a lot of fog blocking paths. I think that thing could poison too. Oh no, it's been like 2 weeks since I last played. Well, is it? I don't want to waste too many of these things. Kill the little pop bean. It has been defeated. It's like, how could we lose to mooch vessels? I mean, like, what the hell is going on? I don't get what the hell the developers were thinking when they were making this scenario here. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea to have, like, some weird issue with the main character being kidnapped or something, but Wesselos. Why in the world are they Wesselos? And even more so, why is the fucking shapeshifter him? It's just weird. Oh dear. Ow. Yeah, we're gonna need those hypos. Not soon, but in the future here. Oh, the soon. Considering that last area on the previous planet was pretty brutal. Lucky we have a lot more item space now, so should be a lot better this time. Oh, wonder which way we go here. Into the fog and mist, we get ganged up. So, anyway, actually, you know, something I wanted to actually kind of talk about here. I was looking up about the company that made this game, like, back in the Sega Genesis age. And the company, the original company technically doesn't exist anymore, but the company that owns the rights to this game is basically that company. Or most of its former employees. It was basically a reforming. No. Dang it. I hate when they do this kind of stuff. But anyway, surprisingly, this is what's kind of shocking. You would think this company probably never had a game come out in America or anything, right? Well, no, there's actually a few interesting tidbits. For one starters, I actually played one of this company's games when I was a kid. Steel Empire. A side-scrolling shooter game where you're like a plane or a blimp in that. It was actually originally going to be conceived, basically going to be a game of Castle in the Sky, and then something fell through there, and they just dropped the story of Castle in the Sky and just kept the steampunk feel of the game. And that was actually made by these people. Shocking! Oh. There'll be a cave. I think that's just dead end now. Me thinks this is a trap. Yeah. I think this is a trap. Probably have to go down and all around. We're getting there. But yeah, okay, so Steel Empire. These people also made a few interesting other sci-fi RPGs back on old computers. They also had an American publishing company that was named after the original company that actually lived longer than the original Japanese company. Actually, the last game, and well, as far as I can tell, I don't even know if they no longer exist or not, but considering the last game they published was in, I think, what, 2005, I think it was? I would say they're probably debunked. But yeah, the American publishing company that was named the same thing actually published a few games. And what was that last game? Why, it was Graffiti Kingdom for the PS2. Shocking. A few other things they linked to, actually kind of interesting. Other computer games are kind of interested in checking out. It's like Dragon Warrior sci-fi. Sadly, it's a PC-only game now. Ugh. Let's see. I think there was something else on there that also came to America they made. I can't remember what it was called, though. I'd have to look at it again. But it was kind of interesting to see that they actually had some other types of connections. Oh, dear. I think I'm going to use one of those fogs here. Save us some time here. Oh, there's a cave there. Huh. Oh, let's go check what's in this cave. Let's go the long way. Pop the weasel. There we go. But yeah, interesting. It is kind of interesting. And, you know, to be honest, I would actually be kind of curious if Super Final Team would actually be interested in checking out any of their other games for American release. I mean, this ain't like a horrible game. It's severely dated, yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean a game's horrible. It just means it's something probably the more modern crowd wouldn't get behind too much that easily. More of a retro crowd, you know? And so far I'm saying we're retro. Hey, watch it. Ow. And I'm gonna want to use a high-fall wick. I think Wii U can take a little more damage. Oh, and I also got Wii U some extra gear to probably get him away for any bosses or anything. There we go. But yeah, Wii U should be able to take a little... Oh, what's that? Something right there. Take that, you hellish fiend! God damn it. I tell you, this thing's random encounter weight, though, is through the roof. And beyond. Ow. But yeah, I check out the Wikipedia page. A few interesting things, though. Also, at the same time, I bizarrely wandered into reading about Quintet. Who, if you don't know who Quintet is, they made Illusion Gaia, Soul Blazer, Act Blazer 1 and 2, Terra Enigma, I think it was called Robotech on the Super Nintendo that has no relation to the anime